Hello and welcome to my Arrow update video. I've seen you brought me knuckle there. Now it's been a year since I did an Arrow video when I went a bit bonkers and bought a hell of a lot of Arrow films, and I've been buying a couple of few, and my Arrow collection isn't as massive. It's just off to my hand there, especially with the boy, the fucking phantasm ball, the worst thing you can have in your room, Killian. Not to have this around when you film, with the reflections in your light and the shadows it brings across shadows, reflections, cockpit flares, I don't fucking know. Yeah, anyway. I did that video and it's a bit bonkers, the whole flipping of the covers, and I've went out and bought 10 new ones. Now I've bought a few ones recently. I've done the Killer Clowns video, Matinee. The thing is about it though, me and Annie bought so many together and Annie hasn't got around to watching them yet because we've been buying that many films. So I'm not going to go, this is my Arrow collection, because I know Life Force is not there, and there's a couple more I think Annie's got. I've got Time Bandits as well, I don't know. So I'm just going to quickly do a video about my new 10 Arrow films, okay? And I guess my other personality will be joining us. Yeah, you'll have to wait later on. So yeah, there will be a flip cover. Yeah, there will be a flip angle of the flip covers, okay? Are you with me? Right, first one, I had to buy this. Been waiting for this one to come in. I was loving it. Now I know Arrow might be doing Heathers, the Tinker of that, and Waterworld. We'll be buying them brand new when they come out. Was tempted to buy Carrie when it first came out, or Carrie, because a lot of the big ones I do have. When talking about Arrow collections, the Thing, both the Things are up there, and then I've got the Steelbook as well as the Thing, as well as the new Killer Clowns. Done a completely one video on the Thing up there. Day of the Jackal was my first pick. Just seen this recently on DVD. It's not handy to get a hold of. Loved it, and especially when you talk about, obviously I grew up on this version, big box VHS, Bruce Willis, Richard Gere, and the Jackal, what a character he is, and he's a proper bastard in this. I mean, this has got some like for like shots, I got, with this one as well, but it's great. Slow burner, quick ending. Like Richard Gere's character isn't involved in there, but yeah, can't wait to see that in high definition, especially with the documentaries on it as well. So that's it. The Jackal, and I've got to remember to come close for the artwork, but yeah, it's got nice little artwork, emerging of his little gun he makes, you know, his little pea shooter almost. The classic cover where you used to see it, it was handy. I've seen it recently, but now I'm going to get the bullseye, the target, and the scope of that guy right there, so it gets him on the artwork and the assassination point. So yeah, that is Day of the Jackal, and that is the first one. Found it, there we go, Day of the Jackal. It's a red box and him waving off there, Day of the Jackal. And yeah, watched that recently, did enjoy it. But again, talking about that one, which I do have on Blu-ray, which is quite hard to get a hold of actually. Which has a really disappointing cover actually, when we just talk about the Jackal, not Day of the Jackal. I love that artwork of that one compared to what they went with that one. So yeah, Day of the Jackal, get his credit there. Big box VHS there. Get in there, get in there. So yeah, Day of the Jackal. So this is the alternative angle. So I'm going to flip them around now. They're not open, and I'm going to faff around and claw hammer. I'm going to get some help opening them up. Okay? Now, Halloween, that would be quite an interesting one, since Halloween's discontinued yet again, and since John Carpenter's Thing has been done by Arrow. Come on, that would be a classic one for Arrow to get a hold of. So first up, Day of the Jackal. Now, Michael hasn't put them down. I think I maybe remember the order, sort of. So Day of the Jackal, open it up. Stabbed to death. Anyway, inside, wow, the Jackal shot there. That's quite interesting artwork. Straight away, nice little booklet there as well, with a target I was on about before. Inside, let's have a look of the flip. Wow, that's interesting. Just a fucking eye. An eye with the Jackal, the target himself in there. So that is very different to what I was expecting. So that's pretty awesome. I do like the new one, and it's good that they haven't maybe as if they had the scope there. Maybe he's on top of that, but that's pretty cool. The art little box as well. The fox there, shots from the film. Yeah, but definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it. I did hunt down the Jackal, well Annie did, because I had a song stuck in my head for a long time. It was on Underworld trailer as well, called Red Tape, and the soundtrack to the Jackal is amazing. It's worth checking out as well, especially if you like this, all the rides with like Carpenter Brute, stuff like that now. So that was Day of the Jackal. Back to that dickhead. Next up, I got Psycho 2. I love the artwork of Psycho 2, just recently seen Psycho on the Hitchcock box set as well. I love what they've done with that, with the whole Norman Bates and the shadow of the alternate personality on the floor there. 22 years later, and Norman Bates has come home. What was Day of the Jackal? I used to read the comments out last time. Day of the Jackal. Didn't miss much there. Doesn't have one on there either. Anyway, yeah, love the cover of that artwork. Obviously, I've been at the Psycho house in LA as well, so I am looking forward to seeing that. I haven't seen it before, so yeah, that was one of the ones what made us buy the 5 today. So I bought 5 yesterday and 5 today. Like before, when I was saying, I went to the pictures to see Avengers, Infinity War, then I went to see Rampage. And when you want to talk about artwork, where is it? What an absolute awesome artwork for Rampage that is. That's awesome. Interesting concept. Psycho 2. Yeah, people are going to start picking the dress up as a Norman Bates. Again, opening this up, I do like this artwork. Inside, it's Norman with a key. That is very creepy imagery. It's pretty cool so far. 2 of these have had the books. Haven't had the DVDs with them, those standalones. Flipping the cover around here. And yeah, Norman Bates standing at the edge of the hotel there. I do like Arrow, you've done a cracking job of that. That is the alternative flip cover as well. I do like to flip them around and have the ones the way I like them. I know a lot of people go, oh, you've got to have them the right way, especially because certain ones have the age ratings on there as well. Booklet again, production stills, but yeah, interesting to see that one, definitely, Norman Bates. Anyways, next one is Animal Factory. Quite a newer title. Arrow's been releasing quite a new one. I mean, Dark Blood is out Monday when I talk about this, but obviously this film came along, directed by Steve Buscemi, starring Willem Dafoe, Edward Furlong, Danny Trejo, who's actually been in San Quentin prison. On the back just says Animal Factory. The artwork, the original one just had William Dafoe and sort of Edward Furlong, like floating heads with a prison that I remember on there, but so they've went for this artistic one where they're drawing the face in there. That does look alright, but recommended by Casper to be in my collection, so I went, right, okay Casper, I'll give it a watch. Was it Animal Factory next? Animal Factory. Inside, yep, it's what I was on about before. Well, no it's not, I'll shut the fuck up. They're very similar, right? So yeah, Steve Buscemi was never on the original cover. William Dafoe's bald head was always on there. It's got a big cast, this as well. So yeah, I definitely like what Arrow's done as well. It's pretty awesome that Arrow's booklet again with that as well. Nice orange, I do like the orange. So that'll be an interesting watch. Next up, I put down Bride of Reanimator because I know Annie's got it. I did want Bride of Reanimator. I just remember Ned's got my Reanimator. I actually lent Ned, you know, there we go. Hang on a minute, get rid of that bit. Vegetables of Doom. What's the tagline?
The tagline is, the vegetables of doom.
Yeah, Return of the Killer Tomatoes from last time when I remembered the vegetables of doom. I let Ned Reanimator then because we've been trying to do a Reanimator video for ages, like with True Romance and Halloween. So yeah, actually True Romance would be an awesome one for Arrow to get. That would be interesting. But yeah, I picked up this one. What Evil Drives the Car. Never seen this before. This is the one what came in, and I went, oh, I don't recognise that one. The Car. And I was thinking, hang on, Cop Car, Kevin Bacon, or is that just called Cop Car? Read the back of it, and this is basically saying made when Jaws was still the most successful film of all time. The Car does exactly the same premise. Duel, anyone? But yeah, quite like the artwork. It's only a 12, so I'm guessing a desert chase with a car, which would be interesting to watch. Again, taking a jump out. I mean, one of the ones that took a jump out last time was Runaway Train. Again, Casper recommended that one to me, and I did enjoy that one. I didn't enjoy Satan's Blade and Deadly Blessing. I couldn't even lend them one to Annie. But yeah, the tagline is that there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide, there's nowhere to stop. The Car. So yeah, The Car. Next up is The Car. Michael's did a good job of slashing these, but then not taking the plastic off. Guess I'll be picking that up. Anyway, do like the artwork of that. Wow, the Ghoul in there, an advert for the Ghoul. Wow, how mental is that artwork? Bum 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 bum. It's probably airy and good. That's quite good. Artwork inside though. Yeah, old school. You know, car lights, the car. I do like that one. That's more Arrow. I'm gonna keep it that way. Actually, I do like the black one on that one. So yeah, the car. Definitely check out my new Killer Clowns. There we go. There is the Clown's cameo in this. Yeah, Clown is hacking the bits. Ghost. Look what he did to that. Yeah, I did a video for Killer Clowns from outer space, and yeah, the Ghost got killed in an outtake for retro videos as well. But yeah, there's the Clown, and he's woof woof, ducky ducky, go away. So yeah, pick this one up. Never see this one as well. Night Riders. Joe A. Romero, sorry, I butchered his name there. Never heard of it. I know they did a lot of box sets like with the Crazies, as well Season of the Witch as well. Happy to have this one in my collection because it's got medieval knights on motorbikes. Sold on it, was made in 1981. Camelot is a state of mind. Really looking forward to seeing this. Artwork's a little bit bland, but it's going back to the whole Arrow collection. Every time I'm looking over there, I'm thinking of the fucking Dark Knight from Monty Python's and the Holy Grail, which I still haven't opened that yet. And I've got the 40th anniversary of that as well, with the Blu-ray with the Knights and Catapults. I'll try and remember to point that out. I am going to film the alternative angle. That way I already have, you've already seen it, with Stripe up there in the background. But yeah, Night Riders. Looks pretty bland, could be pretty bonkers for a 15 as well, so there we go. Next up, I just want to give a shout out to Chris Davies. I know Chris Davies will be watching this, he's been buying a lot of Arrow films, so is Dan Percy. This one, Night Riders. This one, getting rolling. What? That rolling, where's it at? Yeah, it's fucking in Lex fucking one. Nice little book there, the book there looks fucking mental. Knights on Bikes. It's got the DVD, CD, DVD, Blu-ray with it. Wow, check that badass night out. I'm keeping the badass night. The cover got us. The cover got us, but nah, that's the one I'm going to keep. The night on a bike. So there we go. Next up, I started watching this last night. Future Shock. Always wanted to see this. Documented by Arrow. I was probably like, ooh, this would be interesting. It's good. Judge Dredd's face on the top as well. Tells a lot of story of the rise in England, the fall of the 70s, and how Action Comic got banned because the kid was on the front cover with a chain, and when it was painted with blue, it looked like the kids to a rebellion against the police. And the rise of 2080, along with stuff like Rogue Trooper and all the different great comics they've established as well, especially with I Am the Law. Easy enough to grab because I know it is. Dredd. Judge Dredd. As I say, the artwork is pretty cool in this, Galaxy's greatest comic, but I can actually flip this around, and this has an absolute banging front cover. Flip around, Future Shock, the story of 2000 AD, Dredd on the side, again mixture of all the characters as well around the side there. Doesn't look like it's got Rogue Trooper on there. Might have been blind, but that is an absolute corking artwork. I mean, it would have to be, you know, it's got an Arrow release as well. There's another great one out there as well, City of Lost Souls, the fall of Island of Dr. Monroe movie. That's out as well. Not on Arrow, but it's definitely worth checking out. So I don't need to do the flip cover of that one, but there we go. No point me really doing this one though, but we are the Flesh advert in there as well. I tell you what I did actually. Where is it? I seen it. I kept it. I did. There we go. Ronin. Gonna give away what the last one is, but yeah, that's what I was on about. Ronin's face. Yeah, you know Roland's coming, don't you? You can see Roland's coming because he's right fucking there. But there we go. Anyway, go back to you. Now the next one I picked up, a lot of people like motherfucker because it's got a slip cover. It's shiny. Comes with a DVD. The Governor. How awesome is that? Now remember this from VHS and back in the day. I love how it's shiny on there. Part human, part alien, pure superpower. Probably has a flip cover. Again, it looks like the guy from Hills Have Eyes. It looks like it's got the Gill Man on there, but it's not the Gill Man. I am totally looking forward to seeing this as well. It does have a sequel. It is the guy. It's from Brian Zucker, the guy who did Reanimator as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Next up, The Governor. Now, my friend Big Dave at work, hi Big Dave, was going to buy this and put this one back. What an awesome cover. Awesome cover. Look at that. It's shiny. Not shiny. Be interesting to see what the cover is for this inside. Again, this is great because all these have come with artworks. There's a little book with it as well. This is the DVD Blu-ray combi pack as well. Oh, I don't like the cover of that. It might give me I watched a film called Super Ninja the other day in a tea room, and it just traumatized Michelle. Yeah, it's a mosh of crazy characters, and yeah, I'm not sure what I'm in for with that one. I'm sure I used to have it on VHS, but yeah, I love the artwork, and that's great to have it in the collection. Speeding things up because I've got to do a Highlander Steelbook video after that as well. They're here all the time, and this as well. Oh, breaking everything. The Thing. Wow, that's heavy. That's super heavy. But yeah, got this one as well because it had a flip cover, and you wanted the title as well. A Fish Called Wanda. Artwork. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie, has some bad heads on there. I'm not too keen on the heads. Sorry. Interesting to see what the front cover is. Interesting to see if they do is a fierce creatures as well. A Fish Called Wonder. That's the tagline on the back as well there. But it's great to have that in the collection, and I class that along with Time Bandits as well, along the same lines as well. Next up is A Fish Called Wonder. I've never seen Fish Called Wonder. I've seen Fierce Creatures. Fierce Creatures was heavily advertised back in the day on VHS. Nice print on cardboard. Arrow. That's a lovely artwork. Nothing cheap about that. I'm a big collector of artwork stuff, and sometimes they're just fucking really cheap. Fucking hell, John Carter. Cried 3 times watching that field. Inside, let's have a look at the artwork. Yeah, the original artwork inside as well, so they haven't stretched out too much. Sorry, I've got the light in the worst place possible. There we go. Yeah, so I do like the Arrow, especially because it goes with a flip cover, so it's not going to matter which way I keep the artwork on that one. But I am looking forward to revisiting this. I would like to review it, and I was just about to say I would like to review it and get a goldfish for the room, even though Milo, my cat, will probably kill it, or Frank when he visits. But yeah, definitely going to get a fish and call it Wanda. Probably makes more sense as well, but yeah, Fish Called Wonder. Now I wanted this one for a while because I'm sure this is the one designed by Thomas Hodge, the Dude Designs. This guy, this book's amazing. Honestly, if you like artwork, get this book. Just don't even think about this, order this book right now. Fuck my life, don't drop the clown picture. Jesus Christ. That's not good. I've killed the clown. I've literally killed the clown picture. Not good at all. There are certain things you do not do, and that is drop the clown. In any form. Broken picture frame with mum. Brilliant. Well done. Golf clap. Hopefully this one is by the Dude Designs. A new edition as well. It's been out twice on Arrow. It's got 2 different covers. It'll be interesting to see. The lady is a vamp. Interesting to see if the alternative cover is just the alternative cover. Because stuff like Big Trouble in Little China and stuff like that, they've started to bring it back out with the exploding head rather than the Kurt Russell one as well. So Vamp, that's there as well. Vamp, here we go with Vamp. Now normally the Dude Design puts his name in it, but no, I don't think this is the Dude Design, so it might be. It might be, it might not be. Vamp, wow, there's fucking 3 discs in here. Blu-ray 1. DVD and DVD, so fuck knows. Quite a lot of features in here. Grace Jones as well. It's Grace Jones in this, fucking hell. I did pick this up on the fly. Dan Percy thinks this is mint. That is the alternative cover actually. And there, so yeah, that design is mint. I'm sure that's a Dude Designs. If not, I'll have to buy the other one because I'm a big fan of Thomas Hodges' work. But yeah, that was the last of the first 5 I went for, even though it is. I did want this for like my wolf cop, my hobo with a shotgun, especially along with the book, especially They Live as well. They Live is another one Arrow should really get a hold of and redo as well, so that's awesome having the collection. And last but not least, I am not looking for the VHS. I am not looking for, I don't have the, this has been out on Blu-ray before, and this one was a bit of a curveball that had come out. I do have it on VHS somewhere. VHS is blue, red writing, hang on. No, I've had a quick look. No, I'll probably find it some other time, but I've had a quick look, but no. Ronin, been out on Blu-ray before, amazing car chase in Paris in France. Robert De Niro, amazing cover. Only thing I don't get is the gun, massive gun pointing off the side and it's like chopped off. It's like, why? I mean, Robert De Niro was always pointing down the barrel of a gun with Mr. Aldo Godzilla for some paycheck. the side there, but yeah, I'm totally looking forward to seeing that John Frankenheimer movie. On the back, just the description of Ronin, a historical samurai who no longer serves. I'm sorry, I'm butchering that. I'm tired. I'm just ranting now, absolutely ranting. But it'll be interesting to see what's in the front covers. Last but not least, you know what it is. You know what it is. Did Michael even open? No, he did. But yeah, let's have a look inside. It's gotta be the blue cover. I can't see what else Arrow would do with it unless we went for the white cover, which is like the Blu-ray what's already out. Again, it's got the gun. The gun doesn't even go around the side. What you're playing at, Arrow. Into this. So it's nice artwork inside, maybe it's concept art there, what they may have gone for, but what they've done is they've kept the original, which I wish I'd found this VHS, I've got it somewhere, the original VHS cover there, without Jean Rousseau on there as well. So yeah, that'll be awesome, especially the car chase through the fucking small streets as well, because it's fucking stunning film. So yeah. Right, I don't know what's in the flip covers. You've probably seen me and the other angle already doing this, which, you know, I'm gonna film straight away after this. Change my t-shirt, change my personality, but yeah. I'll end this video right now, saying thanks for watching. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I have no idea, I think he's saying goodbye, so I'll say goodbye now. From this side of the room with fucking stripe, pineapples and all kinds of stuff. Thanks for watching, goodbye. Definitely buy Arrow films, definitely check them out. Goodbye. Okay, here's an outtake for the Arrow video now. I don't really remember the Arrow video now. I think I've only got left Day of the Jackal, which I've seen quite recently, and Fish Called Wanda. Watched some more, some really good films in there as well. I've enjoyed most of them. Vamp was amazing. The colours in Vamp were class. I'm trying to get a sticker off. So basically the day I bought 5 brand new Blu-rays on the HMV 5 for 30 offer. And I was going to get 5 Arrows, but I sort of only went for 2. So this is like an outtake. I want to show you what they are. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This is the one I wanted last time. And I almost forgot about it again. I was kicking myself last time. Watch out, they get you while you're sleeping. Sorry, I'm not planning this at all. Front cover's got the classic. I just remember this being scary as shit as a kid. Dennis Hopper, Donald Sutherland going, I was just like, oh, what the fuck. Obviously it's been remade quite a few times as well. I'm going to open that. There's going to be an outtake. I had to pick this up. Bride Reanimator, H.P. Lovecraft. There's a reason why I wanted to pick this up for 2 reasons actually. Gotta love the front cover of that, eerie green. A lot different from Annie's Reanimator 2. And basically, the other ones I picked up very quickly, as you're going to see a bit of Horrorcon. And picked up Transformers 5. I know a lot of people hate this. I haven't seen it yet. But since it's filmed literally down the road, I'm going to put it in the collection. I do own the other 4. Stone Hedges on the front as well, so I'm interested. And at Horrorcon, if you watch my Horrorcon UK video, I got free random t-shirts, free Leatherface, the Frankenstein one, which I am wearing right now, and The Mummy's Curse. And HMV are doing, for them, there's 4 films, there's classed as 2 out of the 5. So, you know, I've got 5, but I've got 7 films. The Mummy's Tomb, The Mummy's Hand, The Mummy's Curse is the one I've got the t-shirt for, and the Mummy's Ghost, so I've been looking forward to watching them. They'll be awesome. So yeah, go and check out the HorrorCon footage as well, because I got to meet the guys from Arrow. Didn't actually buy anything, but you can just see a quick stall and I'll get back to you with alternative covers.
Oh.
So you like the HorrorCon footage? Definitely check out the video. So here we go with Arrow as well. Now this one comes with DVD, Blu-ray. There's a reason I'm going to leave that one out last actually. So we're going to open a version of the Body Snatchers. This is probably the one I'm going to be watching tonight. So open it up there as well. It's a 15 in one size. It's a collection of Arrow films. It's rolling in again. Driller Killer, I almost got that. The 530 off is a little bit different. I think Arrow was down at their thing was 5 for 40. So HMV does get a good offer. JD's Revenge, picked that up a couple of times as well. That's about after the pimp comes back to life. But yeah. Anyway, the flip cover is very, very similar, and I'm sure I have this on VHS, you know. And I'm sure I have this on a preset somewhere in the, you know. So that cover, I've got that somewhere on VHS on cover. So yeah, there's not been an outtake of that. Check retro videos out, be somewhere. But yeah, that's awesome. Probably will keep that cover, I'm not sure which cover. And for this one, which I was ranting about, inside it's a DVD, Blu-ray, unrated. As you can see what the problem is here? 15, 18, it's a misprint. So I'm over the moon to have one of these. I did buy Annie the Steelbook, probably since the last year's video, where it's just got Jeffrey Combs. I got to meet Jeffrey Combs at HorrorCon as well.
You need fibers. It doesn't matter what currency it is. It's always fibers. We're the fives.
No matter what country, we always need fives. Yeah, Jeffrey Combs is absolutely awesome. And the flip cover is Jeffrey Combs at the side there, with a reflection in the mirror as he's looking down. You know, it's quite a good imagery, that. Peeking down at the girl lying on the table, but I do like that one as well. And he has the super deluxe version of this. Big chunky one as well. So yeah, comes with a nice booklet. Herbert West himself. The work continues. But yeah, check out the HorrorCon video. Jeffrey Combs is in that, and I'm looking forward to watching that again. So I don't think this is goodbye. If it's not goodbye, then I'll have to put something else in the edit. But yeah, 2 more out of the Arrow collection. Definitely check out Arrow's Productions, and I'm gonna wrap up this mess. Thanks for watching for now. Goodbye.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Look what
They're
I've
not,
got.
well,
They're not films, eh?
Arrow films. I know. I don't know what they are. They're not
These
laserdiscs.
are fucking
They're some kind of VCD.
VCD, ACDC. What VCD?
Evolution,
Look, there's 2 discs. So look,
yes.
look,
They're weird, aren't they? Crouching Tiger.
But
They are. Look.
look, it's too weird.
I know.
Have a nice end of the world.
As well.
Evolution, baby.
See, that's what the
Evolution.
thing with Arrow. It's like you go back to VHS. You know what I mean?
You and VHS one.
Yeah.
Fucking
You went
hell.
and bought
Big
them.
go for.
You shouldn't go and buy 15 fucking Arrow films. Like
So I want to
last
go
time,
about
yeah.
15 Arrow films. Go fuck yourself.
Right, he's gone. Yeah. Sorry, scares at the end there. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Motherfuckers. Don't invite me to be in the Arrow video. Fucking die, doggy, doggy, doggy.